Got back from a vacation. Very, very fun time, but it's time for chess. I've not played chess in a little while. Is my camera messed up? Yeah, my camera looks a little different. But not played chess in a while. Let me hold on. My stream looks weird on my end. My screen is small. I don't know why that's happening, but I gotta refresh this. Alright, should be good now. I'm about to start. I haven't played chess in I didn't play it all yesterday or today. I played like a little bit on Friday. So it's been, when I say a little bit, I mean it's been a little bit. But that's it. You know what's up, Corrupt? How we doing today? How we doing today? Man, hope everyone's doing well. How's the tournament starting? You know what's up, Austin? Hey, Jasmine. Just talking about the trip for those who watch the vids in the future. Very fun time. But I have some chess to go on today. What's up, Austin? It was vacation. It was great, YB. It was great. It was very fun. A lot of fun things. Great company. But yeah, it was really good trip. But I'm about to start. Oh, I have to play these daily games. Combine live. I don't have it. I can't do a combine live because I stream through Streamlabs. 1K. Thank you, Austin. I see the likes are almost at 500 right there. And this game here, playing against Nate, we're going to go D6. I'll play tomorrow. Bet, Gregory. You beat Hikaru on the website in puzzle rating. You got to 3970 puzzle rating? That's crazy. That's impressive. Have your ratings gone up? Watch your chess. Watch the most recent video I posted. The what did I do? The variant chess games. Yeah, the variant chess where I played what I play? Crazy House, Atomic, and Horde, I believe. Yeah, it's my turn here on the daily game in Austin. Appreciate these likes. Closing on 700 there. Have I made money through here? Yeah, I made some money on TikTok. Chess variants? Okay. That was a fun one. I want to do something like that again. I like the spin wheel idea where it's random. What I was thinking of, whenever I know what I want to do again, I want to do it on like live stream the spin so we can know that like I don't alter, because I don't, but I want to like show that. I think it'd also be cool to do that in the live, so I just spin and pick the 3. I was thinking for, I'm not sure I'll do the next one. Whenever I do, I'll probably do that. When streaming, so you were wondering. Yeah, you can make, if you're not, I'm not monetized on TikTok all the way because you need 10,000 followers and like 100K video views, but you can be like what I am now. I get monetized through the live. Like I can get paid from donations. What's up, Rylan? Do you have enough people for this? I'll start up the tournament. I've not played chess in a while, but I still want to go for it. We're also getting 2 subscribers. Well, I haven't done really anything last 2 days, so much appreciated. Glad you guys are enjoying some stuff, even though, you know, not daily. But we're back to daily videos, streams. Join the tourney. Thank you, YB. It's slightly easier to find some tactics. That's what I'm saying. It's easier to find tactics, and then like the calculate. How you felt you're better at calculation as well? We back. All right. Not rated. Gotta make sure it's that. Ever since that incident, gotta make sure. Oh, another thing. At 12, I'm gonna have to. I'm probably gonna stop stream, but I have to do something for my school at 12. So I'll have to like stop for a second. Just a heads up. Like it's not a huge thing. It ideally will not take that long, but I will have to stop. So because I do not do that, I will thoroughly regret it. I'm about to create the tournament. Let me make sure everything's right. Everything is right. No, I gotta set it for a little bit later. I'm about to create it now. I'm about to put it in the chat for those here on YouTube and Twitch. Almost at 410. We're at 408 subscribers. That came out weird. Almost at 408 subscribers. But I'll put in the notes for those watching on TikTok. Let's go. Around 411 people in the club. The club's been growing quite a lot. Just posted it. I'm about to join in myself. So I'm in here. We're going to need 3 more people, and I have 5 minutes. So I'll play a puzzle battle to warm up my brain. Helped at all, but it's helped playing a bit more defensively sometimes. Really, it hasn't helped your calculation. When you feel like you have improved your calculation, what did you do? Because for me, I think it helps. Maybe, yeah. Because Puzzle Storm helps, but puzzles, I love doing lead chess puzzles, and there's something on Chessable. I would show it, but I don't really know how that how it works. I don't want to get sued or anything because I have to pay for that. But what they do is it's from the Olympiad, and they have tactics from that. So it's like all these Grandmaster games. I'll try and see what they were thinking. I love doing that. And knight's going to slide. I think you just take the knight. Yeah. All right, both at 3 right here. Check. Take the rook. All right, this is going to be mate in 3. Check. 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 All right, this next one, mate in 1. You're going to take down G2. The king can't move. There's only mate in 1 on G2 as well. The bishop guards the queen. There's only mate in 2. You're going to check. King goes over. You're going to take the bishop on F8. This should be checkmate on F8. Here. I think is here and then here. Yeah. Because the king can't move. All right. Oh, this is not winning checkmate. It's winning the queen. Not winning check. It's not checkmate. You win the queen, though. This is checkmate. I recently learned that this is a mating pattern. There are a lot of puzzles on that for chess.com. More than you would think about 2 knights and a bishop. This should just be winning the queen. Yeah, because the queen's dropped here on F5. This next move, the knight's going to come forward. This knight's hanging, but there's just checkmate here on H3. That will happen eventually. This move... Oh, this is actually mate. That's kind of cool. That's a cool looking mate. I was very confused at first, but the king can't move. This only mate in 3. We're going to give a check. Deflecting the king away, you're going to sacrifice on C1 with the rook. Let's go to the next one. This... wow. This one, I'm not sure. Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am. It's just check here on E5. Yeah. This next one, this moved. You might be able to just take the knight first. Yeah, and then you'll take the free bishop here. All right. Now, there should be mate in 1 just here on F1. This is going to win their rook here on C6. And then, oh, how do you drop back and guard? Oh, wait, it's check, check, and then you're going to slide over to get behind the pawn. Here, the queen looks like it's trapped. Like, that's my guess. The queen, because it can't go there, and it can't go back, and it can't go over, so it's just here. So make sure it can't move anywhere. Going to queen trade. This next one. Okay, I got the win here. I'm going to claim, yo, what's up, Elias? Came into me. I got a puzzle battle victory. GG, Gregory. GG. I saw someone else with that profile picture. Is that like a meme or something? But I've seen someone else with the same PFP. But let me go back to the tourney. We have 3 people here. We need 1 more person. Appreciate you. Lies and I Drummer. I think someone challenged me to a game. Yeah, Mustafa. Got you. Another day. We can play this daily game. Has been. Can I play it? I guess not. Is it the same puzzles? Yeah, it's the same puzzles. Chess. Oh, appreciate that, Chess. So the way you join in, if you want to join my club on chess.com, PJ's Chess, PJS, and then Chess. And then once you've joined in, go to the notes section and then click on the first link. It'll take you there. But if you don't want to do that, it's not that. I know it sounds like it's more than it is. It's not that much. But if you would like to, just click on the link. You go to my YouTube, PJ's Chess, or my Twitch, PJ's Chess 993. And it could take you there. Elias, appreciate those likes on TikTok. Closing at 1.5 thousand there. Look on Google. Okay. 123. Honestly, I do not check anything here. I check like the comments a lot more than I feel bad. These might be messages. I do feel I didn't even consider that. Because usually before I like start streaming notifications, I never check them. Because it'll always be the same thing. Like, you got points from a cheater. Like, because we closed their account. We gave you some more points back. How do you look up a... Oh, here's the username. PJ's Chess. In a minute, it will get canceled. We need 4 people at least. If you can join that club, you can join in there. 14. Does the number not bother me? Not really. It does not bother me until you guys just made me think about it. Maybe there's someone actually trying to. So yeah, I probably should look at that. I don't know. When I come to play chess, like I really just log in and like just start playing immediately. Like the number, even this, I usually don't even check. Like you just saw, if you were here earlier, I just played 2 moves. Cause I need to play this better though. I need to play this more. For sure. They moved. I'll play E5 back. All right, we got 4 people in here. 4 people in here. Business. I missed. Checkmate sent me a message, and I missed it for one of the earlier videos that he had made about one of the tournaments. I was like, that's crazy. Do you like... I like my girl. I feel like that's the only answer I can say. PJ's chess. Yes, PJ's chess. PJS chess there. Knight here to f3. Bishop d3. And then castle. c3, c4. Wait, knight here. I don't know c3 c4. C4 is better. I feel like I like c3 more though. We're going for c3. Knight's going to slide in. We're going a4. If they take, so you don't see what they. I don't know if that works though. Oh yeah, because you're just guarding the square. I was like, my knight can still go there. That would have been very stupid because it would have just got taken. We go a5 here. First game in over 48 hours. Let's see how I do. c5. Do I capture? Do I go knight in? Guess we'll try knight. I'm not doing great on time management. They're going to go forward. We're going to drop back here to c2. Bishop's going to drop, and then bishop here to h2. They capture. I'll capture back. Well, what's up, Mag? Appreciate the donation there. They go. Ooh, this is interesting. It doesn't work. I would love to play this. The problem is they could just drop back and then go queen there, and then the pawn will fall. Well, they couldn't go queen there, but the idea, like, it would eventually they'd get there. This is the point. We're gonna go f3 here though. We're down 30 seconds. I am. The Dream World vacation has ended. We are streaming the rest of the night. I have to stop at a point. Like, I have to take a quick break around 12, and maybe, well, depending. I honestly don't know how long to stream, but at least I know I'll have to take a quick break then. But until that, got you. I will be live. We're going here to e4 next. Wait. Oh, can I? Take. Yeah, I can. They're looking for a kingside attack, though. I have to be careful for that. If they push, maybe I can take once and not twice. Sometimes the best defense is a counterattack. We're going to exchange in the center. Yeah, we have enough defenders there. Hey, what's up, cousin? Appreciate the likes there. Closing in on 1.5 thousand. But yeah, we took down e4. If they take, I'll take back in the center of the board. You know how to play chess. You can join in the tournament. You can join in. I can tell you how. I know you have an account. There's no excuse. But yeah, we can take there on f5. Yeah, because the queen slides forward, we can go bishop to block, and then we would just win the pawn. And if they come there, then we can drop back here on e4. So they take bishop f5, queen to d5, bishop to e4. You joined the club? Okay, so once you're in the club, you can go to the notes section, and there'll be a link for this tournament. The most recent link, it's a lot of links you'll see, but the most recent one should be posted about 8 or so minutes ago. But we're going to go on this diagonal. We don't want to be captured, and we want to mess up what they have here. We're up a pawn as well, so that's the good thing. They take the bishop, we'll probably take with the knight. I mean, really, no, you'd rather take with the rook. That's probably better. Go rook, and then maybe queen h5. Yeah, they take, rook captures, and then q h5 to take. Gambit, all right, I'll make sure I look to make sure you're in there. Oh, yeah, we got, whoa, we had 4 people at the start. We got 5. Is this you? Avichai? Gambit? I think you're in there if that's you. They want to capture, check. I think I can take. Because if the queen takes, we just slide over. This isn't hanging, which is the problem. Because we have 2 defenders still of the bishop. You are? Okay, yeah, you're in here then. But yeah, we're looking to exchange on b7. And we're up on the clock now, so we're doing good on the position. They take. Yeah, alright. They capture. What do you want to take with? So if I take with the knight, that might be better, because I'm trying to get a queen trade. But the rook is more initiative. I think the... Oh, okay. So this pawn is hanging, so I do have to be careful. Which makes more sense? I think opening up my queen. Like, you could say, I think that falls either way. At least this way, my queen can get active here on d5. Now they have to consider if they even want to take it, because their king looks so open. And a queen and knight against a queen that's kind of out the way. And then, oh no, they're not going to take. Because I could go queen up and then bishop to e5. They queen, yeah. It wouldn't work. Especially after there. Check. Appreciate the likes, Dave. Yeah, check. Knight's going to slide attacking the rook. And then here, just jump around a little bit. Yeah, rook trade. They had to rook trade. They just have too little time. That's why I pre-moved that. I'm going to go here and then rook up. Up. I want my bishop to stay here to guard this square. Captures. They're looking to remove their knight. Now I want to bring my rook in because I have this escape square. This is free. We're just going to take. Bishop's going to move. Yeah. Out the way. Alright, this is good. We're going to rook back. Oh, wait. Hold on, let's be careful. Just down, yeah. I don't want any, no worries. I don't want anything to happen here. We're just going to keep my rook on this rank. And I'm just going to go here. And they lost on time. Maybe there's a better way, but I did not want to risk it at all. So I made sure to just complete the victory there. All right, going to the next game. Levon won the tourney. I didn't get to watch any of the games except the Vincent Keimer, like, versus Pragnananda in the prelims. And then I watched part of the Levon game where I assume he beat Magnus. Someone told me he went 2-0, but I didn't watch the end of it. So how does the scoring work? Are they all going to be in the next big one? I think I just saw some likes, but I didn't see the username. My phone's almost charged, so I will have it in a more visible spot in a second. Yeah, thank you for those likes all the same, though. I don't think I saw the name. Maybe it was Cat Lover, because I see you got a gifter badge. You took on E5. You took on E5 on a recent game of mine. It was wrong. Wait, I reviewed it and I said it was right and it's wrong? Which game was it? Bishop here to D3. I took on E5. I'm gonna have to see that. I don't remember that one off the top of my head. Castles, rook over. Bishop back. Exchange. Rook? I don't know. They can't push. This isn't hanging because they had two defenders of it. We can also go bishop to C4, knight here to C2. Oh, yeah. Bishop C4. They can go bishop E6 is the only thing. If they couldn't go there, I'd feel a lot more confident. Yeah. Because now taking, it's, I don't know how good it is. First, I'll just go knight here. Make sure the bishop's guarded. A4? I don't want them to be able to go knight here. And then A5. Yeah. I like the idea of them not being able to go knight here to A5. So I want to go queen B3. That's what I'm setting up with that. Only thing is they can just go queen over. So then I could capture and B. And maybe I can even go A6. And then the rook guards the square. But if the queen's over, they could still go there. If the queen goes over there, now I'm walking into a diagonal. So there's a lot to consider here. Queen B3 though is definitely the next move. And where we go from there, I'm not sure. Maybe bring the knight up. Because the knight's function was to guard the bishop. That function has ended. Maybe we can go up and then over. Also, this rook is not really doing anything. Now, maybe I can just go rook here as well. Yeah, that actually makes sense. Knight here, rook over. That's a decent idea, but pawn up stops all of that, except it allows... Wait. I think the pawn just drops, because I get at the end of the line, this is technically hanging, because they could take, but you could enter mezzo. Wait. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. Captures. This makes more sense to spin it all out. Captures. If you don't see what I'm saying, at the end, this knight is hanging. So they could exchange sacrifice. But I'm saying once they sacrifice, I could check. They'd have to take. And then... Oh, I guess they still would. Oh, then that falls. Okay, that's cool. And then the line, they'd lose that, I'm pretty sure. So I'd still be up a pawn. This is probably want to play out too. And then they're going to take here on C3. And they take on C3. We're going to take the bishop on F7. And then we're going to have to take with the rook. So they take with the queen. I guess they could take with the queen, actually. I don't think... Yeah, it wouldn't make a huge... No, the queen makes more... Oh, no. That actually works. If they take with the queen, they don't even drop anything. It'd just be equal material. And they'd have a knight there. But once I move the knight there, they'd have to move somewhere. And I get a free move. So... I still think it's a little better. But I missed that they could... I just assumed they would take with the rook. I don't know why I assumed that. But yeah, this is about to happen. So if I didn't articulate good enough, I'm pretty sure it will be on the board in a second. It'll be knight captures. And then you take. And I only saw rook takes back. I don't know how I missed queen over. The reason queen over is better is because, well, oh, they don't go for that. They go for this. Um, I don't know. I think I can just take. No, no, I don't want to just take. Knight. I don't really know if it matters that much what I do here anymore. I can capture whatever they take with just knight here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I just do it that way. I'm gonna take the bishop. I want to show what I was calculating. But yeah, next I'm gonna go to f3. The reason I decided to exchange because I'm up material, and it looks like I think there was a way to equalize it, but it ended up happening. I thought about knight d3 though. That's the only thing. Maybe I should have traded the queens off because of knight d3, because you can't go rook over because of there, which is what you would want to do in this position. You'd want to, I think, offer a queen trade. I mean, there's not really a reason not to. Oh, and this was a perfect move. Oh no, it doesn't work. I was gonna say because they can go knight there. Yeah, they actually had a sacrifice, but they didn't play it on that one. Go up. And I need this knight. This knight here on f4 is horrible for me and great for them. I just want to drop here on e2. I think black was, I don't know if black was better, but I do think this was equal for most of that calculation. GG. Go to the next game though. Let's see. I'm going to start d4. I think I played white all 3 games. I don't know how that happened. That's only a 1 in 8 chance. GG, GG. Knight here to f3, h3. To George W. What you talking about? Yeah, I can castle up and then knight bd2. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Knight bd2 and then knight here. We're looking to take that pawn. That pawn is hard to guard. We did this calculation before. This is a fun one. I think I can do this. I think I can. Because what? So you take. I'm not even going to waste time. I think this works. Yeah, it does. Part of me wanted to calculate that all the way, but I am like 99% sure. Absolutely, man. Let me know his username. I'm definitely down to check that out. At Smothermate. Smothermate? I don't think I had mate. Because if they... Yeah, I don't have mate. If I go anywhere on the diagonal, they can just block the diagonal, I think. Stream. Me and my coach review every game I play against you since. Oh, how do I do it against the King's Indian Theory? Am I like a bad example? Or am I like what you should do? If you go queen b3, they can go pawn here to d5. Or rook over. I mean, rook up also would block smothered mate, but they lose the rook. But they can just go d5, and then I would not be able to take. They're going to go... I'm doing good, Cameron. How you doing today? Oh, queen up because of this. Queen up. And then if they block, we'll take. If they go here, we'll go here. If they go to king up, then I can go queen in. Okay, yeah. It goes this way. We're going to take the free pawn. And we can drop back to h2. Go back into its turtle shell. And stay to guard that b8 square. So they can never get... If I want to keep my queen here, they can never get behind it. Whew, this is a difficult decision. Do I take this? My bishop is so good. I don't want to do that. They're looking to break in here. I think... What can I do? Because they're counter-attacking here. They're looking for a quick cap, pawn up. I just don't think there's mate, though. Like, it's bad. It looks bad, I should say. I don't think there's mate. Do I trust my calculation, though? Well, I'm down a minute and 30, so it doesn't even matter at that point. Take. I don't know. I don't think... This definitely will end bad. That I do agree. But mate? Not sure I see the mate. I'm going to take the pawn there on e5. Bishop here. This is my plan. I definitely want to take the pawn. Because then bishop there. That is mate. So I want to go bishop g3 or h2. Like, obviously, this is not how I want my position to be forever. But I think it's fine for now. What I will say is I didn't move too slow in calculating it. I spent a ridiculous amount of time these last two moves, captures. Because they go knight in, we're still guarding mate. Now we can even go f3, because when the bishop's gone, f3 is fine. I wonder if they take so that I can't go f3 immediately or the pawn drop. So then it gets my queen off the way. I also could respond with knight there to threaten a discovered attack, which makes them react. Then I could go f3 to get rid of in there, then rook, and then king, and then rook. Let's see. Good luck. Back from recent OTB. How'd it go, Cameron? How'd you do in the tournament? How are you closing in on that FM title? Hates me taking on e5. It's a okay. Don't take on e5. That is. Oh yes, that's my coach said the same thing. You're talking about when I'm white. Yeah. You're not. I'm not supposed to at all. My coach saw me do that, and she was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay. I do know that now." Queen h5. Maybe for black would have queen h5. Here. Oh, maybe I'm in a different spot. Oh, I have 20 seconds. Oh, I'm trying to lose this one on time. More than anything else. I do not have nearly enough time here. Knight back. I mean, that's pretty movable. They can't really do anything. Oh, wait. No. What are they going to do? I think if queen goes... Let me take the queen, because it's double check, so they can't do anything. Check again. Okay, I should have enough time. I'm not sure if I will, though. Check. Checkmate. Alright, we got the win there. Whew. That was a close one. Yo, what's up, Grandman? How you doing today? I'm missing any other messages here on TikTok. Let me put my phone up real quick. My camera's going to go out for a quick second. Just one quick second. This is not a long-term issue. Just need to switch my phone. Here we go. That was smooth. Oh, glad you guys enjoyed that. That was a close one. That was a close one for sure. That was definitely a close one. I got too long on the clock there. You drew a GM? That is be an IM. That's crazy, man. What's your rating now? Yeah, for those who want to join the tournament and you are new, you can join my chess club on chess.com. PJS Chess is also my TikTok username. Once you're in the club, you can go to the notes section. There'll be a link for this tournament, the most recent link in the notes. Also, if you just want the link, you don't want to join the club, all cool. I have a YouTube, PJ's Chess, PJS Chess, and then PJ's Chess 993 on Twitch. And then Killjoy. Sorry, I just saw your message. You should start playing chess on like 200, 300. If you're still here, I apologize. I did miss that. But yeah, let's see. I would say playing Rapid, when you're lower rated, definitely playing Rapid is something that can help you improve. I'm a big proponent of puzzles. Not everyone loves puzzles, but I think it's a great way to improve. So I'd say puzzles. And then, I don't know, just playing. Oh, I think just playing, honestly, at 200, 300, I say just playing. Sorry if you're not here anymore. I realized there was a couple messages up, but I just saw it. Breaking it down. Breaking down why. Are you talking about the one? Man, which video? I thought I made two videos about that. The one where I made the video about playing as your coach, or the video of Game 5 of the Cleveland Open? Because I think I talked about in both of those. Although I will say the positions, I'm trying to think. I think I know what you're talking about though. You're talking about like D4, D5, not D5. Like it's G6 and the bishop's on G7, and then you go E5, and I can either take with D4, or I can go C4, and I take, so then I have a pawn on C3 and E3, and I'll have a central pawn. That's what you're talking about, right? I think it's too aggressive and hang my pieces too much. Still here? Thank you for waiting for the response. I apologize. That took a little bit. But I would say too aggressive and hang my pieces too much. Puzzles will definitely help with that if you're hanging your pieces. You'll practice finding the open piece, and you'll see your own as well. 2 was super low on time. You were completely winning against the GM? Dude, that is crazy. What's up, Ilkar? How you doing today, man? Appreciate the support constant. I see and all the time. But dude, you're 1950 FIDE. 1950. Gee, good luck, Varma. Dude, that's very impressive. FIDE? That's like almost a master USCF, basically. Let's see. Did I miss any message? I don't think I missed any. I don't think I missed a message. If I did, please let me know. I apologize. I don't see any that I missed, though. And thank you for likes there on TikTok. Tove, almost at 2,000. Yeah, knight here to f6. Bishop, no. Pawn here to h6 to stop. Why did I play the French? I don't know why. I play the French doing when I play bullet. Here, I'm not sure why I played this. I don't know why. I think knowing the opponents here in these, I think you should learn another opening to go against the King's Indian and a few lessons off. The London. What would you say is better against it? Like Queen's Gambit? Or like something e4? If you don't join, I'll give you $1. No. Oh, you said just kidding. Thank you, thank you. Will you give them $1 if they, or I'd get the $1? We can go knight here. Oh, okay. Rook over. I moved way too slow into this. I think I'm, oh, they don't go for that. Okay, cool. Now we can castle, because they're just going to go b4, or g4, drop back. Queen's Gambit with the a4. I've definitely played Queen's Gambit with a4 before. I mean, I play a4. a4 is one of my favorite chess move to play. a4 and a5. I love, for whatever reason, I don't know if it just tickles my brain the right way, but I love making those moves. We're going to go rook here, because they capture when they capture back. Knight can't slide in. I don't know. Who would I rather play here? I'd rather play... I don't know if I'd have a preference, honestly. Like, we both have something. Like, this is the only difference is the pawn and the knight. I guess black, because the knight can't go anywhere, is the only thing I would say. But I don't think it's a huge difference, right? Because, well, now I'd rather play black. Oh, well, no. Let's say they could keep it trapped. But if they push, I can actually just take, because the knight guards the square. Now I'd rather play black to drop a pawn. And bishop here to put some pressure. Yes, it's a tournament right now, Django. Same way as usual. Same way as usual. Just in the notes section. But yeah, knight's gonna slide. I don't think, like, that's what I was saying. Like, it's just not really a great square. I will say queen a5 isn't horrible, but I mean, really just king over, and I don't feel there's anything, because they would need to go, I guess, queen here and then throw in mate. But then you can just go queen back. Yeah, I don't think it's a lot there. I'm not going to worry about it too much. If I miss it, I miss it. I really don't see that, though. Maybe queen, like queen a5, king here. Like, they can't go queen there. Queen here, queen back. I think I should be good there. If you play London, I quite like going for early at knight c3. Do you do knight c3 before you play... Like, are you having the c pawn stuck on c2, or do you go for a c4 in that setup and do knight c3? And it's like, oh, I guess you mean you go straight with knight c3 if you're saying still the London. Bishops want to slide back. I can go knight here. Oh, yeah, I like that. I like that. I'm going to attack the queen, because they have to go there. And, like, either way, or, yeah, well, no. Oh, wow, that does work. Wait, does it work? Wait. Okay, first we're just going to take. This is interesting. Yeah, no, it doesn't work, because this guards the bishop. That's the problem. This guards the bishop. No, it does work. Wait, no, it doesn't. Because they're going to go rook over. So if you don't see what I'm looking at, it's a take, but this pawn's hanging at the end of it. So I'm trying to calculate this a way for me to just keep the pawn and they don't get the rook in. But I think knight captures does it. Because rook over, I can take the knight first. They take and then pawn up because the knight will be not under attack for one move. Then I can go knight here. Well, they do it this way. So I think... No, this is... No. Oh, that's the problem, is this false. Yeah. I was like, I knew the reason they had to go rook over. It's because the bishop falls if they don't. That was an interesting that was an interesting combination there. Captures, they're going to take the rook. Okay. Very interesting. There are three options. Wait, knight's going to slide. Captures. Up. Try and get rid of this. We're at 47 seconds. We should have enough time to convert this one. I think we're going to take there on e6. d5. Black take. GG. Let's go to the next game here. Let's d4, knight f6, bishop f4, g6, knight c3. Okay, so what would you... what could I do with the c pawn, or is the point that I just have it back for a while, or do you eventually move the knight from c3 to allow like c3 or c4? Because I don't know how to appreciate that, Dram, man. I think we're at 12 players now, so we have triple the people from the start. But what would you do with if you play knight c3, like with the Jobaba London? I don't know that at all. Like, how do you like play with the c pawn behind, or is the idea that you move the knight pretty early on? Yeah, we're gonna go d4 here, bishop f4, e3, knight f3, h3, bishop e2, then castle, and then yeah, because this is the position where if they go e5, I'm not supposed to take. And well, right now I could take, but because it'll be a free pawn. But if the rook's over, I'm not supposed to take. I think it's, oh, maybe it's knight bd2 first. Well, now back, knight here. What would I do? I guess knight here would be fine. Yeah, because I go here, knight in. Maybe I do go c3 now though, because I don't want them to go there. I would love to be able to. Oh, I see. I'm gonna go queen here, and then knight up. I'm fine with the queen trade. Yeah, knight here, development. What do they do next? d5. Okay, they're gonna push. Now we have, well, I'm gonna say two options. This is the one that works. I was gonna say you could try bishop here to c4 because of the pin. That would be dumb because they could just go e6. So that was and they could take my queen. For a lot of reasons, it didn't even make sense to consider that. But that's why I just went for it. We're forking the bishop in. Yeah, the knight still anchors that. We queen trade. They're going to lose the knight or the bishop. They could, but they can't even do like a cool like sacrifice with it. It honestly makes more sense to take this way. So I'm going to take this way. For two reasons. One, I'm just going to like break through. Well, I can't go all the way. I just want to take here. But the knight, I have more trouble dealing with knights when I'm in a up material scenario, personally. So I just want to get rid of the knight. We still have all four of my minor pieces. We go pawn, rook up, rook over. Oh, I guess bishop e6. So I don't love it. Maybe bishop c4. Oh, I should have went here to cut off their diagonal. I was scared to go there because of pawn forward. I realize now that would have made more sense though. Yeah, that's fine because the knight guards it. If I'm ever scared, I can just drop back. But we do it for the exchange. Then trade a bishop for a knight there. We have bishop c4 or knight c4. And then the pawn here on a7 is hanging. I don't think they can guard that one. The problem is you don't want them to take that at all. Because if they take it, you have these double pawns. You could take, but then this pawn's hanging. I kind of want to go here myself. But then it's the same thing. Because they just bring their knight there at the end. But I'll let them make that decision. They're going to, if they play that, they play that. And I'm just going to deal with it when I can. Let's see. Because they capture, I'll capture back on d4. And they can't guard the pawn. The reason they can't guard the pawn is they need they counterattack this. I don't have to save everything. But I don't need to lose. Like, there's no need to lose what I don't need to lose. I'm going to take there, getting on their side of the board. We're doing okay on time. There will be a discovered attack, but the knight can capture. Okay, now there is a discovered attack. But it doesn't work. We're going to take this, though. Discovered attack doesn't work. Check. So do I want to? I can still guard everything. I think I will. I just don't see a reason to not guard everything. Captures, and then the bishop guards that pawn there on b2. Now I'm thinking I can bring this rook down and then look there. Because the king can never go to these two ranks anymore. I won't allow that to happen. They look for the exchange. These double pawns I am fine with. This is not a particular issue. Because they're by the king, and for them to push this one, it'd be undoubled anyways. So I'd be fine with that. Rook's going to slide over. I can go, maybe up. No, whoa. No, I cannot go up. Over here. Maybe knight back. I guess knight back. And they go bishop there up. Yeah, they're going to go bishop back. That's cool. Oh, they don't. They go for a counterattack. Interesting. I did not consider that as an option. Don't think I can save that. So just going to push the pawn. Alright, 46 seconds. They're moving quick, so I have to move quick as well. And then knight here, putting pressure. Maybe I should have went rook there first. Cause I can go rook over. But if their rooks are that tied up, I feel fine. Check. So now when they go over, I'm going to take with check. And then here, and this is going to be... No, this is not mate. Wow, that's not mate. Can bring this rook, because it's not... There's no king there. Back. Attacking the bishop. There's really not mate. That's crazy. I can't mate them. The king just gets away. This actually was a blunder, I think. Yeah, I think I messed that up. Because I was just assuming there's checkmate. And I could have... Okay, doesn't matter. I need to... I have 24 seconds. I had something better, though. That's why I had that reaction. Check. Check. They're going to give a check to get out of this. So that's why I didn't go for it immediately. It doesn't work. Here. So it's guarded by this pawn. Okay, I'm low on time. Man, I took too long on it. I took too long. That was, man, I was winning. I took way too long, though. Let's see, I missed some messages here. Point, I gotta move quicker. 8-second difference at the end. GG, GG. At the end, I could not. Nah, I couldn't win that one. I broke through, but I moved way too slow. That's tough. We're hopping in the next game. We're waiting for one right now. How do you join in? So the way you join in this tournament, for those who are new, you can go to the club section on chess.com, type in PJ's Chess, PJS, and then chess. And once you've joined in, go to the notes section. There'll be a link for this tournament. I feel like I missed some messages. Wild, soggy, sweet. Yeah, I say I'm with you, Wild. Playing more, I think that's probably the best, like, for a Killjoy. Then turns 1970s perk the game. I think White has to delay e4 in all King's Indian lines. White has to delay d4, e4. So I should... Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I should never push e4. Yeah, too soon. A little too soon. I had it, though. I had it. I don't know what happened. I feel like I took too long calculating the end game. I thought I had a little more time than I did. And then once I realized I didn't, it was just too late. I calculated too long. I think if I were to look back at the areas I calculated too long at, maybe... Like, does it have my time spent? Yeah, it does. Because this is not the issue at the end. Like, what move took too long? Yeah, like if you see here, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 6 seconds, and this, like, that much time for that doesn't make any sense. I don't know why I spent so long trying to calculate that. That should have been, like, immediate go for the plan and see if it worked. I was calculating to see if it worked all the way when I should have been playing more instinctively, I think, at that point. That's what I feel. Appreciate the donation, Maddox. And almost at 2,000 likes there on TikTok. We're going to exchange there on d5. Pawn here to c6, the knight here to f6. But yeah, I think that's where that mid part. Just go for it, and if it works, it works. King's Indian main line is way too complicated. Yeah, I don't love playing against it either. Like, I like playing against it because it's not c5, but because I hate playing against c5. But I prefer it versus... I would prefer to play like a semi-Slav or a d5 automatically versus the King's Indian. Zeke. So Zeke, I do tournaments. If you're interested in a tournament, I can try and tell you how to join in that. Too scared to play? Kylie, nothing. This is a friendly environment. You know, we have beginners. We've had titled players and beginners play. So if you're down to play, I can try to direct you to join in the tournament, but no pressure though. They're going to take down f3. I can go a5 or knight bd7. The queen's there. I'm not sure. I guess I can go here and then a5. Push, take, rook over. If they push, we'll take. And then that pawn's hanging at the end. Well, I don't know if it's hanging, I guess. Because they push, take, take, take. But they take with the knight, you take. And oh, it's looking at mate. Not sure if I want to do that actually. Oh yeah, that really makes. I should not do that at all. I'm gonna take back because they move rook over the knight still hanging, which is fine. I am worried about e4 now because they could. Oh, they take with the knight. I just won't react because they'll take my knight and my knight will guard to guard h7. That was I didn't say that part out loud. So I remember someone said that I did not explain my moves. When I was saying there at the end, if you were to move this knight, then the square on h7 is weak at the end. Have I played General Zayat? No, I'd love to. I know I'll get cooked though, but I think it'd be fun to play him. But like I've seen his videos, like I am not. It would not be that entertaining for those who want to see a competitive game, but it'd be fun for me. We can go queen here to d6 maybe. Yeah, rep the pawn. If we go rook, yeah, rook down makes no sense. If we go rook here, I just feel like the knight can get a. Well, I'll let them make that choice. So we'll go rook here. The knight can get away. Or this is stoppable. Wait, is it? Wait. I don't know if that's stoppable actually. I played this move purely like off of a guess, but I think this does actually win material because wherever the knight goes, the bishop hangs. This is imagine the queen and rook weren't here. You would immediately say there's something hanging, but I was confused because of queen and rook. But it's the same principle. This is attacked twice, defended once. This is defended none, and theoretically it's attacked once. So one of these should fall, and the queen is just too slow. So you go for checkmate, which the knight guards. Which was my whole point of e4 earlier, which I'm glad it's on the board now, because maybe it makes more sense. I don't think I explained it great enough. But the idea was my knight wouldn't be there in one of the lines I calculated. Or like a thought exercise, I guess I did. And they have a cool idea, but I'm going to do something. They could go rook here, and then, well, they could have done like rook down, try to deflect, and then, that's not even mate though. Would have been interesting. This is now hanging. And they can't take where the queen drops. So, yeah, okay, the queen drops here. And they take, we'll go up, king, check, up, checkmate. Or they can push. I mean, it doesn't, yeah, here, and then king up, and then here, and then pawn up, and then mate. I think you can pre-move that. I think those would, yeah, these are only legal moves, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. GG, let's go to the next game here. Back, we won after that heartbreaking loss there. Let's see. Prague versus Rapport. That was beautiful. Was it in the freestyle? Oh, I'm assuming that was a classical tournament, right? Not the freestyle tournament that Prague played in. Oh, he didn't play. Did he play in that? Yeah, he did. He did. But I don't think Rapport was in that one. It was a classical, I assume. 4-player chess variant on stream. I haven't done that one before. I know there's a Twitch streamer, JVO. He's done that before. If you're in, I do variants for tournaments though. I do variants. Appreciate the donation there, Ian. But yeah, I do variants. Every tournament is voted on after the first one. So we've done 960, we've done King of the Hill, we've done Bug House, my personal favorite. We haven't done Crazy House, but we can definitely do that. It's classical. I have to check that one out. That's the King's Indian you guys are talking about? With the early knight c3, or just a normal, any King's Indian? But yeah, knight here, h3. Ah, you changed the name back. You changed the name back. Why'd you change it back? Yeah, a4 castles, knight bd2, and then rook e1. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. They can go f5. Yeah, I guess. And then rook over, and then knight up. Knight here, take. But I don't think they'll take. They're going bishop d6 or knight here. Rook here. Yeah, now they go bishop d6. So what do I want to do this time? For those who don't know, we played this line. It must be over 20 times at this point. Pretty much the exact move order. Maybe I think it was a little bit different. I think one of us, I don't know if it was me or him, but one of us played a different move order. But this position has been reached quite a lot. And there are different ways to proceed. Sometimes I take, how about f3 this time? I really think whatever I do should be fine. I just mess up after this point is the thing. It's always a time difference. I've used a minute and he's used 20 seconds. That's another thing. Just going to take. Capture. This does look different though. Don't know if we play this exact one over. Maybe I could have went knight back though, because the. Ooh. Hey, that's not good. That's not good because I can go queen there. Only thing I'll say though, their bishop is not a good piece. So if I could just enjoy, if I take, and give them double pawns, my counter would be, what does that do? You know, like Yeah, they would have double pawns. Oh, wait. I have a sacrifice. I can take, because they take captures. They could block, and then that's hanging. Yeah. We're going for that sacrifice. Oh, they could go knight there, though. Well, then I can move my rook out the way, because they go there. Back? Yeah, I should be good. Mainline King's Indian. Yo, Grandman, appreciate the likes there on TikTok. Almost at, oh, hit 2,000. Almost at 2.5K. This is a cool sacrifice. For those who don't see it, Greek gift. I could have. I don't know. I could have. What move do I need to go to look at it? Is it? I think you can see this on YouTube, right? Yeah, which move? I can click on it if I get some more time. Greek gift. Because that's bishop. Wouldn't I need my knight to be on here? Here? Oh, you're saying here. Oh, yeah, I get. Because if I take, can't they just... No, because wait, if I take, they go. I go knight here. King back. Oh, yes, I did. Wait, no. Because couldn't they take? Couldn't they take on the diagonal? King over, and then this drops. Okay, so this is the point of that sacrifice for those who didn't see it. Queen's going to slide here. And just bishop back. That's one of the cooler things I've played in a chess game, I can't lie. No! Ah, I messed that up. I should have went... All I had to do was go bishop d3. Oh my god. If I just go bishop d3, I'm one square difference. If I just go there, the rook can't come in. Now it can. So this is a huge difference. Yeah, it's not losing because of this. It just is way more uncomfortable, and it could easily turn to losing. That was quite the mistake. If I just go there, you saw they immediately did it. They knew. I mean, like, oh, he messed up. Because I did. I messed up pretty bad on that one. The problem is I can't really... I can't win it, I don't think. Because they are too close to... Oh, now I'm losing. Yeah, I'm right. Now I'm losing because of this. I can go up, I guess. But the point is I can't guard this. Now that their rook's in... Like, what do you do? Rook up. Here. This is what I'm going to try and do. Set up this way. I need to push this pawn so my knight has an escape route. It says I'm up material. This isn't the... No way. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Capture. You have to take. My knight is useless. That's the problem. Now I am losing. I could have maybe pushed that, though. Probably. Yeah, I can't keep that pawn. My knight has to get active or I'll lose anyways. I almost want to pre-move that. Like, I have no other choice except to get my knight active. But they could go h5, so I don't want to trick myself. Take up to guard. That's pretty instant. Oh, I see their hesitance. Because if I drop back, yeah, I see their hesitance now. They can't necessarily do that. Nice one to guard. This is tricky. I think if I had more time, I could either win or draw this now at this point. Now, with the time I have remaining, not really sure I could win this or draw this. Capture. Oh, I would, yeah, this is a win. I just took way too long to get to it. No, that's the wrong move. Wait, we both messed up there. No. Oh my god. All right, let's go to the next one. I don't want to think about I turned it around. Dude, I turned it around. At 4 seconds too. If I just move a little bit quicker. Just a little bit quicker. Good game. I turned that around. I thought I was losing. And then I found... That's probably that's probably one of the coolest things I found on stream. Rook captures e6. Maybe it's basic. To me, it's felt cool, though. Can you go back in this game? Yeah, I will analyze that one for sure. If you only win this game, I'll give you money. I am just too competitive for that, I won't lie. It has to be a crazy amount of money. I hate losing. Let's talk prices. But I'm sure I don't want to lose. Yeah. I messed up. I think I took too long. Nah. I think I took too long in the middle portion. Once I was too shell shocked when I didn't go bishop d3. I should have just rolled with it. If I look at the time usage, I think I took way too long on that mid part. I should have just accepted I messed up and went going. Because I think that's 4 seconds was definitely in that accepting I went bishop c2. I thought they both not $10 Cuber. Nah. I do not like losing. Like international. Oh yeah, happy International Chess Day. I saw that briefly. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Was any cool event today for that? Yeah, bishop d3. Look nice. Thank you, Cameron. That was a fun one. That I want to go over that game between the next tournament, this tournament, and the next one, because I want to explain. That whole game was fun. I want to talk about that. Yeah, bishop d3, knight bd2, and then castle. Yeah. a4 next. Very fair, very fair. I joined PJ's chess. I think I will. Thank you. There you go. Queen here to c2. Next, maybe. Yeah, qc2, e4. Dude, that game is still in my head. In my head. Dude, it was right there. Right there. There we go. e4 next. Jurassic movie. Was it Rebirth? I haven't seen it. I watched these YouTubers, not YouTubers. I guess they are on YouTube, I think. But TikTok's Escape Pod, and they were talking about it. I haven't seen it though. They said it was good. Am I looking to go e4 next? Yeah. If they take, I'll take back. If they take, yeah. Take. Cool. F5. Bishop, just, I mean, this is kind of, you have to go back. Yeah, I need to not calculate moves that there's no alternative. Like, I had to go back there. That should have been instant. Knight up. Maybe I could have went knight up. Oh, I was about to blunder. I did not realize they had taken over. They guarded that. But now they are going to lose a pawn. No, they don't, actually. Well, yeah. I said no, they don't, because you can't, you could take, but rook over. But they couldn't, there's no way they could actually guard on e6. You would think there is, but no piece could get there. So whatever they did, I still would have taken on e6 versus taking on the other square. I do have to be careful because my king is weak. Oh, this is checkmate, yeah. GG, let's go to the next game. Here, we're in third. The draw and the loss were both winnable. Like, the result is finite, so, like, it's not saying, like, you know, I should have won, because I didn't do it in the time. But, like, they were winnable games, though. That's the part that hurts. They were both winnable. GG, Grandman. GG. They were both right there. Alright. But that's going to be helpful when I'm playing over the board blitz. The time pressure. We got a lot of people that joined in. 10 people joined in since the start. The tournament almost got canceled. So this is a pretty cool turnaround there. Your aunt watched it. Oh, glad you guys have fun. Only 13 people in the whole theater. The last time, I can't think of any time I've gone with the small viewing. Maybe Maze Runner Death Cure. It's the only one it wasn't that many people. There's another one. I think there was a Lego movie. It was a while ago, but I don't remember the name. It was some Lego Ninjago. Yes, it was not a lot of people in that theater when I went. That was like 7 years ago now. Valid. Yeah, we're waiting for a game here. 11 minutes. We need to. Okay, there we are. Perfect. Playing first place too. I could not have asked for a better pairing because I want to mess up their streak to try and catch. Oh, their streak is already messed up. Okay, well, now I just want to try and get some points on them. Yo. Congratulations on that one. Man, you did what I could not. I was close, man. I was very close. It was a heartbreaker. I finally got it to a winning position, too. I had a bishop, knight, and pawn versus... I actually supposed to leave the knight there. Bishop, knight, and pawn versus rook, which is a win. But, man. Well, I guess it's only a win if I could do... Because I guess he could have sacrificed the rook for the pawn, huh? So if only I could do bishop and knight checkmate, which I think I should be able to, though. I should have been able to. I need to be able to do that better. Yeah, queen's there to d6, c6, and then bishop g4. And then knight here d7. Yeah, up. Knight bd7. If I take, they can take. I don't like the idea of that, though. I don't like... Because then they have a light squared. Yeah, they just go bishop f5, yeah. This is ugly, too. Don't get me wrong. It's kind of picking... Oh, they're doing this. They're still doing it. I can't even... Yeah. I still can't stop them getting the light squared bishop, which is clearly their intention. Oh, maybe it's not. They don't go for it immediately. I would rather play their position, though. They have a nice setup. The queen and bishop are harmonized. Knights. Oh, yeah. Doubling up on the E file. This is not looking great for me. Not looking great for me. How can I turn this around? First here, I guess. Because wherever they go, I should be able to... they can't sacrifice and then the rook's hanging because we'd still have two defenders there. So it should be good. Yeah, this is exactly what I was saying too. If they were to capture, to be fine. The knight just slides in. I might counter. No, I can't counter. Actually, I'll lose the game if I do that. Because I go, they'll take. Then if I take, they could take with check. Because you couldn't take back, because then the rook would fall. So they have to go bishop back here, and now rook up. I don't know. This does not feel like I'm definitely losing. This is not. However, I want to try and explain that to myself. I can come to the conclusion that this is just not a great position. What I will try and do is counterattack and just go to an endgame. As you can see there also, this might be a mistake though. This might. Because I think if I take, this pawn is hanging, right? So I could capture. They could, maybe what they're trying to do though, if I capture the pawn, well, they have a few options. One, they could bring one of the rooks over, but also they could take that. They could take there on f7, and then this is undefended. And if I move the bishop, actually that's definitely what they're trying to do. Yeah. So I'm just going to take this first, and then... Oh! I missed the idea. They could have done that, but it doesn't work. I missed that it didn't work. Like, it doesn't work, but I didn't know that when I made the move. There was this is a very cool position. I want to show this in the several game, because there are a lot of things that I'm not fully explaining, as they are not even like complex. It's just like a lot of moves to say in like a short time. But I do want to talk about that. We're going to take it there on d5. In the endgame, I'd rather play me because of this isolation. Although, objectively, this is probably just a draw. Captures. Oh, wait, no, it's not a draw. I'm up a pawn now. This is winning. Is it winning? No, I don't. No, this might not be winning. Oh, yeah, they can. Yeah, this is not a winning endgame. Because if I push, they're going to go knight there. Yeah, I can't guard that. So I'm just going to give that up. Or I isn't even giving it up. I don't have much of a choice in the matter. Check. Oh, wait, no, we can save it. Wow. We did save it. That's cool. I don't know if they had to let me do that, but I did lose a lot of time, and that's my issue. Like, the moves that work, I take too long to find. So, like, I was right. Like, I did save it, but, like, at what cost? You know? Like, at what cost? This is almost... I should have just went for the different position, and this is going to be the outcome. Because now I have 18 seconds. So, like, yeah, it's cool that I have a theoretically one in... It's not a theoretic. This is like this is winning. But it doesn't matter if I can't do it in the time allotted. We'll get rid of that pawn at least. Like, in the actual game, would I have done that? I'm sure not. I would not have done that. But I have to play the game I'm playing. And we are going to just draw, because this is a forced draw. I think it's a forced draw. Check. And then yeah, and then here, and then we're just going to take. I'm going to run the pawns up. I don't know could they stop all of these? I'm not sure. I don't think they can stop 3. I think they could stop. Oh, wait, let's try and queen. Wait, I might be able to win this. 4 seconds. Is it this? No, no. That could not go worse. I was trying to pre-move because I was low on time, but I had 3 seconds. I didn't even have to pre-move. I moved quick enough where I could have calculated a little bit. That's tough. All right, let's go to the next one. I have some tough. Those 2 draws and the loss, heartbreakers. I can't lie. With 3 if I can't say that I didn't want to pre-move though, because I was down 20 seconds. So I should have tried the pre-move. Ouch indeed, Joker. It just did not end up working. Yeah. Yeah. I'd be cool to do. I was definitely sweating that out a little bit at the end there. I can't believe I lost that. All right, I guess I didn't lose. That feels like a loss. That feels like a loss. I'll say that. The same year? Wow. Yeah, pawn here to a6, qb6. Wait. Yeah, I don't want to take. I'll keep my dark square bishop on so he can capture. And for those who are new, what I do here is we vote on all the tournaments outside of the first one. So if you want to say what you would like time control, you try and keep it 3-0 and shorter for the most part. And if you want to say a variant or something like that though, please do so. And then same the time control you would like. I will say bullet for this next one. I'll say 1-0. Just gonna drop my knight back. Bug house. I want to play. Yeah, I do want to play bug house. Honestly, I try and stay unbiased and not say that every time, but that's really what I want to play every time. So I think I will do that. And wait. Yeah. All right, they're gonna go take there on a6. I think I'll wait. I can just take. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I'll take the pawn back. Oh, you could have taken the knight, and then I messed that up. You could have taken the knight first. Then the rook has to slide over. Then you can take the bishop. Yeah, that's a miss. Now the bishop can just move out the way, and it would be fine. Wait, how do I delete this? Wait, can you not delete this? I can't delete something in my... Okay. All right, they're going to take the pawn there. Now we can try this. Although I don't think it works now, because they could do this. And then if you take, this actually is guarded. Okay, the queen's going to slide forward. Take the queen there on d4. Check. This is an interesting position. Take the bishop, they take, and then queen here to a5. Captures. And if you guys do want to put those votes in, please add them in. Yeah, everyone take there on a1, capture there on d4, and then take there on a4. Yeah, we should have enough time here. Check. Why do they go king here? Yeah, they do. To escape. Knight's going to capture. Check. What is what's the simplest way to do this? Wow. What is the simplest way? Knight back. And then get the bishop. Okay. That's not stalemate because the king can go there. And it's almost checkmate. That's not mate, though. Check. And then next one will be mate. Checkmate. F4. F4. F4? Let me go to the next game. F5? I don't think I could I have went F4? We're playing is the Ungling Gambit? No, you're not going to play it. Yeah, you're not. Play the Ungling Gambit all the way. That would be fun, though. I know the theory for that. Let's see. There's 56 seconds left with the knight. I'll take a look at that. I have a few things I want to check. I want to check that. I'm going to go over a game I had with several. I'm going to go over a game with Obatata, and I'll check that tactic, Andrew. But they're going to take there on h6. We can go pawn to e4 or e3. It doesn't matter. There's 34 seconds. It doesn't. This is immaterial. Remove bishop c4. The queen's going to get active. Counter. Sure. They can take in the corner, which I'm fine with. I'm going to go knight here, though, because they sacrifice. I just want to cut their queen off. Takes. If you take that way, the queen actually gets in. So you don't want to do that. Check. Ooh, let's see. Let's see. Okay, check. There's no way, and then the tournament ends. I didn't even get top 3. Dude, the performance I had, that's heartbreaking. But let's go to the winners. Bozo Chess, 9.5 out of 15, a 6-game win streak. Men's only? No, anyone is allowed to join in this one. Buzzer beater, 29 points, first place. Second place, rejection therapy, 28 points, 9 for 11. How did you play 15 games? What? How is that even possible? And then third, Obatata. And I got fourth, 21. 2 heartbreaking draws and a heartbreaking loss, honestly. Appreciate you tuning in, Gregory. Thank you. Catch you tomorrow, man. But yeah, Mystical, if you want to vote for the next time control, you can definitely vote for that. I'll say another minute and a half. AP and William, appreciate the likes there on TikTok. Almost at 3,000. And DeAndre, appreciate the follow. But I'll say another minute and a half on this one. So hour 12:30. A vote for Bullet from Centurion Boy. 7th joint, 9 minutes left in the tourney. Hey, a win. Was it 2-game win streak? Yeah, 2-game win streak. I'm guessing 1 game, 1, and that's enough. I want to go over the game with several. I'm gonna pull that up, and I'll go over it after we create. There are 3 games I want to go over. Yeah, this, dude, heartbreaking. But it's a cool tactic, a very cool tactic in here. Bughouse, what's up, Check? We got 3 votes for Bughouse, and congrats. I see you're almost at 86,000, 86K. That is very impressive. But this, let me show this brilliancy that I had, and I lost this game on time at the end. But look at this. Rook captures e6. They can't take 2 votes for Bullet, I see, and 3 votes for Bughouse. They can't take back. Well, I mean, they do. But the problem is, because takes here, there's a check that now this is hanging. It's not how I went in the game exactly, but that's what, this was the point of it, which is why they do what they do in the game, which is just king over. Because it's the same thing. The knight's still going to fall. So that was a cool tactic I found. I was not able to win it, unfortunately. Like, at the end, they made it very complex. And I had a huge positional blunder. Oh, this is, yeah, bishop d3 is so much better than bishop c2. But I think I messed up somewhere else after. Did I not? No, I didn't. Oh, no. I found generally the right moves, I'd say. Okay, I'm not too mad. I just took too long. I can live with that. I mean, it's frustrating, but I can live with that. Yeah. Like, had I had more time, I would have. Because I had 2 pawns, too. Oh, yeah. I could just go king here, bishop, and they can't even sack the rook. And then knight there if they... Man, okay. That was a cool game. You vote Bullet. I changed to Bullet. So that's going to be 3 votes for Bullet and 3 for Bughouse. The timer did end on the votes, but we're tied at 3-3. So if someone would like to break the tie, that'd be great there. Was there Greek gifts? Let me see. Was there a Greek gif? It would have been... No, it's earlier than this for sure. Is it here? Wait. No. I don't think... Yeah, no move here. It says bishop x h7. Or knight g4. Wait, let's see. Here. Oh, b5. I considered... Or b4. I saw I considered it. I just don't like the idea. It's about who you're playing sometimes. Like, maybe I go for it usually, but playing several so often does it feel like a positional weakness is the downfall. Even though this doesn't make sense. Like, this long term, don't really want that. It's still 3-3. It's 3 votes for Bullet, 3 votes for Bughouse. If you would like to change up the vote, it is tied right now. If we want to do a coin flip, we can. And whenever I do that, someone usually votes. Let's see if it's different here. It will be up to a coin toss. Because yeah, maybe coin toss, or we can do it I'll do it on my phone. That might make more sense. We'll do 50-50 or coin flip. The first person for Bughouse, call heads or tails. Better analyze. Oh, this. Yeah, Elias, I think you're the first Bughouse vote. So if you want to say heads or tails, I can flip it, and then we can see if you win or you lose. GG. Good games played. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We gotta get that puzzle battle again tomorrow too. But Elias, if you're here, heads or tails, I'll flip it. So we have 3 for Bullet and 3 for Bughouse. We never get. No, I'm still in the flip. Let's see. You say heads, but we did get a vote for Buckhouse. So Buckhouse wins anyways, but just for fun, let's see what would have won. Tails would have won. But yeah, it's 4-3 now, so the coin flip has yet again been pushed off to a different time zone, or time, where we actually will use it. But Buckhouse does win here. We're going to create it. Can't say I'm disappointed. This is what I wanted too. But we're going to start this up. New club tournament. Club Arena. Funhouse. I don't know. Funhouse again. This is, I think I said it last stream. I tried Crazy House. I did say it last stream. I like Bughouse more, but I see the appeal. We're going to unrated. No. Unrated, score-based. Bughouse. 3 minutes is good. Half hour is good. Wait, what time is it? Yeah, okay. And then July 20th. We can set it for 11:16. Alright. Got everything. I'm going to make it a 0 minimum game requirement. I'm about to put in chat for those on Twitch and YouTube. The next stream, I stream every day, Mystical. I try to get on around 8 p.m. EST. I can't say. Oh my god, actually, hold on. I have a homework. Hold on. I just thought about that. I have a homework assignment. I completely forgot about that. I was about to say I'm a student. That, you just saved me. I think it's due in like 40 minutes. Wow. I need to do that. Because that's like 5 homework assignments for that class. I put it in the notes though. Let me get on that. So I will probably not be able to play this one. I just remembered. Wow. That is clutch. Last second. Okay. Let me. Oof. That would have been horrible. I completely forgot about that. Completely forgot. Wow. It's do it 11:59 today. Oh man, that would have been horrible. Alright, let's see. Did not read, so let's hope I have an intuitive knowledge of this. Did not read. Yeah. It's a finance class. I know some of it already, so I am hoping that I can that I remembered enough. Man, thank you so much, Mystical. That would have been horrible. I would have woke up so mad at myself. And I have 40 minutes left. That should be enough time. Let's see how much time to the tournament do. Will I be able to? At least it's kind of quick. It's not a super long assignment. No, this is the wrong tournament. Let me refresh. This is the right notes. Okay. We are going to need 8 people. So it's just 3 right now. We're going to need 5 more. So I have to make a bullet one anyways. Chat. Yeah. Chat did save the grade. Let's see. It's summer vacation. It is. I take summer classes because I changed my major, so I'm trying to catch up. Well, I guess catch up is relative. I don't want to have that much more school left. So I took 3 summer classes. 2 are done. This is my 3rd one. Never did any reading. Yeah. I love to read. I just don't like reading for school purposes. I do like to read though, which is a funny thing. I love to read, but for school, it's like, I've lost some of the motivation. Like, when I have to, I will. Like, some stuff, it's unavoidable. I would not recommend anyone take my study habits. I have a good, like, short-term memory, so I can just, look at stuff before for a lot of it, but it is not something I would say get in the habit of. I wish I was not so dependent on the fact that I could do that. Sometimes it's hard. When they say, like, a 20-page reading, I'm like, all right, let's just skim a little bit, and then try and understand it in the lecture. Not something I recommend following at all. Man, that is crazy. I completely forgot. Alright, let's see. What is this? I have to do found a car, be able to buy 2 years. Let me put on a chest skin. Oh, I guess there's no chest skin to put on. I'm thinking what I can do, I just remake the tournament. Looks like we'll have enough people. And I can have that set up. So yeah, give me 1 sec. Very sorry about this. I also wish I had it done before stream. But I guess I'm glad I streamed. Because I promise I would not have remembered that at all. I just completely forgot. This one is like, I don't like doing online classes as much as in person. Because of this exactly. Like every day when it's in my mind. But when it's just me, get it done, it's difficult. The other 2 classes, one of the other classes I took, you were able to do all the homework at your pace. So I just did it all in a day, so I didn't have to remember when to do it. But here, they release it weekly, so you can't just get it all done, unfortunately. Really? Okay. 1, 4, 2, 9, 2. Okay. It seems like, all right, we're gonna have to make a new tournament, so I can do that while I'm doing this. My major now, applied engineering sciences. I was a computer science major. I just did not. Funny enough, I'm still doing coding, so I didn't even get away from it. My current major also has coding in like the core classes, and then my internship for the summer is also coding. I thought I was gonna get away from coding. I did not. But yeah, it was computer science, and I was like, not really for me, because I wasn't even bad at it, honestly. Like, I passed the class. It was just a difficult pass, and I was like, well, don't know if I want to do this the rest of my life. Like, that's what my dad does, and like, he loves it. I just don't have that same passion. Yeah, let me see. We're almost done. Looks like the tournament got canceled, so let me create a new tournament real quick. Yeah, let me put this here. 1 sec. Now create Bullet, because I think Bullet had the second most. And that probably want to be able to do for the next tournament. Thank you all for the patience. Man, what a close call. Let's start this up though. New tournament. Homework. So you look back in an instance of time, and those who get it, get it. 1 minute, not bug house. That wouldn't even be fun with a minute bug house. Not at all. We're gonna go here. Maybe that would be fun. Maybe that's the chaos that would be needed. Chaotic good. 11:22. 1 minimum. I just created it for those who are watching on TikTok and not TikTok, YouTube and Twitch. Oh, I'm doing it right now. Elias. Trust. It's getting done. It's multiple choice, so it's kind of, you just have to deduce which one. It's really not that hard, I gotta be honest. That's why I'm so glad this is the class that I'm taking over. Like, I don't like doing this, but it's just not that complicated. Not that. Like, you have to do some calculator stuff, but not that much. Not that much, though. But yeah, I got the tournament set up. I have 40 minutes, though. So I should have enough. I might have enough time. I mean, it's not going to take close to. I should be done before the tournament. But yeah. Next. Alright. Let me. Closing in here. Let me try and make sure I read the chat still too. Wow. Let's see. What class? This is a finite. Oh wait, no, that's not for me. I was in first to sixth. They would force students to get books for library. First to get books. You didn't read a book for AP. How did you pass? Yeah, how many people do we have for the tournament? Let's see. Just me. So we do need 3 more people in 3 minutes. If we do want that one to go through, that would be ideal. But if we want to do something different, that is also fine. You guys will have to vote for something else in the chat. We have 2 people in. What's up, Drew? We got 2 people in right now. We're going to need 2 more for it to begin. And 0, 2. Man. Let's go to the next one. 3 people in. We got 3 people in for the bullet. We have 2 super sweat. 2,400? I must say, though, I feel so much better since because I get cooked. And it's like, we're not in the same range. We're not in the same range for bullet. And it's here, 2,400. That is absurd. New subscriber. Nick, appreciate the subscription. Yo, we at 410. Someone else subscribed as well, but it did not pop up on the screen. We're at 410 subscribers. Appreciate the support there. That's closing in on that 500 goal. I can't believe I gained the sub. You guys used to sub me doing the homework. Well, I'm glad you're liking. Usually it's some chess, so it can be more entertaining in a second or two. Just gotta finish this out. Completely forgot Mystical. You've saved me. You have saved me. Because that would have been a tough blow. A 5 assignment class. Like, even now, even if I get like a 50 on this, like, I would at least be able to like a 0 versus a 50 is so different. Like even though they're both technically a failing grade, I can bring this back up. Although I don't even think I'll get a 50 on it. But like theoretically, since this is probably not my my best foot forward, at the very least, I know I won't have a 0. You did appreciate that, Gomez. Appreciate that. You've been sweat. I see. 2400 is nuts, man. 2400. Do you do anything differently, or you think it's just you're finally playing some more and that's just your natural skill level? Are you doing some different training or something? 330. And for those messages, if I'm missing a message, I'm gonna make sure to go back. Just give me 1 sec. Like I'm going back over it. I'm just seeing like the most recent. So if you sent one, not in the most immediate recent, I probably didn't see it, but I'll make sure I check it. We're almost done with this. We have a minute left. I want to be in the tournament, but I might have to resign the first game and make sure this is done. Honestly, yeah, I definitely have to do that. That's the responsible thing, I guess. But chess is just more fun. Chess is just way more fun. And you gotta have a good balance. Although this is the opposite of a good balance. I should have at least had it done. Let's see. What is that? Wait, it says don't. Oh, okay. This is so dumb. Some of this is round. Okay. I thought this is all multiple choice. This is not all multiple choice. And some of them you need to round, some of you don't need to round. This is, at least this is simple though. All right, I'm almost done with this. We have 6 people in, so the tournament will begin, and I will be in it momentarily. Let me copy that. Okay. How would you? 6%. The question is, I don't even know if I can I read this? The question is, she'll return 20,000, increasing 6% in year 5. Try 12% of this sort of inventory. What are you willing to invest? This is actually pretty interesting, I must say. I usually don't like, I like learning. Classes are not the most, okay. Do I have enough time to play? Yeah, I'll play. Why not? Why not play a game and then I won't start up a new one? I'll just wait a second. But this is, I know this too. Only 2 minutes. I should be good at captures, castles, h6. Here, bishop b7, rook over, bishop up, queen up. Man, okay, this is under attack. This is thought that dropped. That does not drop. We're gonna lose a piece here. Take there on d6. We're down on time too. This could not have gone worse out of the opening. I'm not gonna lie. This is the worst case scenario. We're down on the clock and on the board. We gotta fix one of them, I would say. Oh, maybe neither is his response. That's just hanging. I can honestly just resign and finish my homework, but I just enjoy chess too much, and I will not resign. So it is what it is. I probably will regret this, though. Oh, no. This is very bad. I missed that. The rook can just go over. Or there. I guess either way works. Check, up, check, and then you just go queen there. They go queen there, yeah. Okay, GG. I took that loss there. I will be coming back in the tournament for revenge, I'll say. I will try. We're almost done with this. Just gotta do a couple more. All right, go to the next one. All right. Yeah, almost done. Oh, let me pull up a game. I can do that. I'll pull up a game while I'm doing this. So here we go. Something for at least somewhat of chess entertainment, because there's none going on for me at this exact moment. But yeah, let me put this in here real quick. And we'll see the end. Okay. Okay, this one's actually kind of hard. Well, I guess it's not. Desmo's scientific calculator is a lifesaver. That is the best calculator. If you ever go into engineering major, very helpful, especially for physics, I would say. And then you have to do multiple calculations. This should be right. I hope it's right. I hope. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Oh, wait. That's not right. Hold on. I double check something. That does not look right. Almost done. This game's over. I'm playing a new game. And I'll be in the tournament soon. I will be in the tournament very soon. I want to play. Almost done with this here. That is okay. Don't. Okay. That doesn't make any sense. Alright, then the next thing here. Don't need that. Need that. Need that. Okay. Here's hoping. Sometimes you just gotta shoot. Alright. I am not going to look forward to waking up to that grade. But it's done. It is over with. Let me full screen the chest. We're back to chest, though. Let's see. What did I miss? I'm watching the back for the last couple of months. We love. Man, appreciate that, Nick. I'm glad you're enjoying. Glad you're enjoying. Do you remember the first stream? Like, do you remember anything specific? I'm going to see if I can remember it. They need to get their titles. That's what I'm saying, Elias. They just got to get their titles, man. 2,300 earlier today. I got to 2,370, down 2,330, and then up to 20. Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. Well, do you play only title players like 23, 2400, or is it still other people that don't have the title, just very good? But I'm back in the tournament, back in the fight. Bishop f4, pawn up. I'll have to do one more school-related thing in the stream. At 12, I have to, I cannot miss my parking pass. That will be... I'll never forgive myself if I miss. I blundered. Man, I gotta refocus. But if I miss that, that'll be a miserable school year. So I'm gonna have to stop for a second, do that, and probably a tournament after that one, I think. And then call, yeah. I am blundering. Knight can go up. Take rook here to d1, attacking the queen. Capture. I should at least move quicker. If I want to be getting cooked, I should at least move faster. That's my one request of myself. At least. Oh no, that's bad. Knight back. That'd be a cool one. Check. Yeah, I don't want to trade anything. As you could. Oh, perfect. They messed up. We want to get something back. I assume they're going to go rook down, queen up, boom. Can they stop this is the question. It's equal material, so I could have actually gone for that endgame. But now I want to go up material. Wow, what a turnaround. What a magnificent turnaround there. And the cool thing is there wasn't even a forced repetition, which you would usually think there is. This is not mate somehow. Check. Oh, I thought there was something much cooler. There's not. But this forces the queen trait, and then boom, boom, boom. That's a cool little turnaround. You gotta admit, cool little turn. Take. Yeah, I don't want that there. Check. Up. I mean, I'm assuming there can't be stalemate here. Yeah, there can't be. Check, check, check. All right, GG. We got that win. To the rating range, so I'll only play up. A WGM? That's insane, man. I actually have the same thing. I have it where I play plus 400 and minus 25. So I play a lot of people that are like 2200 exactly. Well, now that I'm 2189. Like when I was 2200 the other day. Like pretty much only other 2200s. And then what? And then like a lot of 2300s actually. A lot of 23. It's very fun to do it this way because you're only playing like people you're equal to or worse than. Very, very fun. What's Bug House? So Bug House is when you play with a partner. So say you and me are partners. If I'm playing with white pieces, you play with the black pieces. I take a piece. You can then place it on the board as your move for that game. And then vice versa. Alright, I'm playing the Sweat. 2403. Let's see if I can cause any harm. Although, I feel like I can't. At the 2400 is nuts. We're going to go up. Why did I castle? Yeah, not locked in at all. You're not supposed to castle against check. I know I've learned this already, and I castled. Yeah, this one will not be as fun as some of the other ones, I'll say. We're going to go up here. Here, attack. Ooh, there feels like there's something here. Let me bring the other rook over. Yeah, we're just going to take, and then rook down. Take here. Capture, capture. They might just take my knight just as a move. Take pawn. That's free. Knight's gonna drop back. Here, because they take, that's cool. We can just run our king here. Oh, no, I can't do that like that exactly. Wait, what? Is that mate? I walked into mate. It wasn't even mate before I messed up. Wow, that's kind of funny. It wasn't even mate before I blundered. It was fine. Okay. Here. Over. Oh, cool. Wait. We have a chance still. Check. No. Oh, messed up. No. That's tough. GG's. I messed up on that one. I missed that. I set up. If I don't go king g8, I might be able to win or draw that. Because once I go king g8, bishop g6, I think it's pretty difficult to do anything. c3 earlier. Oh, man. You're right. Dude, and that split second, completely forgot. Oh, I was going to go bishop d3. Yeah. Let me refocus. I did some homework and I forgot how to play chess. You're supposed to go. Not forgot to play. I didn't forgot to play. But I mean, you're supposed to go up. Bishop d3 when you go bishop e2 when they fianchetto. Not when they do this. This was the wrong move order. Going for the exchange. Here is a bullet game. This is not worth my time to calculate that. Rook's going to slide over. A4. Queen over. I just want to get out the way of the. Yeah, no pins. I'm good on that. And I mean the rook over again. Yeah, just double up. Why not? Queen's going to slide here. We go pawn here to a5. They're going to take the pawn in the center. Cool. Okay. Up. Over. I don't think they'll exchange. I think that doesn't work. Yeah. You could. It does actually work, but my rook was hanging. And on the off chance they did see it, which I don't think they did, or they would have done it probably. But I don't want to risk them finding it the second time. Rook's going to go down. Alright, this is a nice comeback game. If I can finish it off, this should be a win. This is a very nice position. I want to win some more material. Captures. Down. And they can't even check because of the queen. Here. Deflection. And then mate. GG. I go to the next game here. Bishop e2. In every position, bishop e2 is better? Really? I didn't know that. I knew it was better for when they go King's Indian, but like whatever they do is the best response. You're pretty sure you're cooked? Yeah. I had a nice. I don't know how that attack ended up working. Checkmate for that last game. And I realized, like, wait, I'm actually the one attacking here. But I think king. I did not see the bishop move at all. Didn't even cross my mind. Bishop g6. I was so focused on, okay, the queen's over here. It was. I don't even think there was a check. I guess you could have went. What would that have been? Queen g5. The one I go. Yeah, I could have just had a repetition at worst, I believe. Because qg5. Then you go. Yeah, qg5, king here. And then you would go qg f6. Then have to go king again, because then you could still go bishop g6 after. Yeah, I think that's what I missed there. We get a rematch. Playing first place here. g6. Yeah, even though we got a decent position last time, that felt a bit fluky. So I'm not going to trust doing something I know he plays good against multiple times. You know, I don't know why I let that happen. I have no logical reasoning for it. I've seen that before, and I know you're not supposed to let that happen. And this is hanging now. Take. I mean, as far as that could have been a lot worse, I'll say. Like it was. That's not what you want, you know. But could have been a lot worse. King's gonna slide over here. Okay, so far we're down that pawn, but I don't think it's the end of the day, end of the world. We need to attack that bishop. I need the bishop gone. Rook's gonna slide over. Yeah, I just need that out the way. Rook's gonna come down. Take. Captures. Attack the queen. And then knight here. Because the knight can still move out the way. Knight here. No, that's a blunder. Yeah, that's a blunder. Take. Offer the queen trade. Take, take. Nice one. No, dude. No way. Oh, I just handed the game. I defended that whole attack, and I just messed that part up. Happens, I guess. Yeah. I just gave it for, yeah. Completely free. Dude, completely free. That's tough. So go to the next game. Did we hit the goal? Oh, it just expired or something. GG, GG. No, no, I just gave. We did hit the goal, I think. Who donated? Thank you. We hit the goal there on TikTok. Oh, is that some samples? I think so. Appreciate you, bro. I think that was you. Man, that was so. Every game, I don't even care that I lose. They're very fun games. Very fun games. I just missed the knight. I got it. I defend it, but I messed up that part there. All right, let's go to the next game. We took the L, but that was a. If I want to lose, I want it to be like that, like a fun game. Messed up, and that end game skirmish. We'll take that. We'll take that though. Absolutely. We're waiting on a game. Myself. The field has 323. We have a 2300, a 2400, and a 2700. This is crazy. Yeah, d4, bishop f4. I'm gonna go up here. Oh, wait, c3, castles, knight bd2. Yeah, and then a4, captures. Take, f3, e4, drop back, f3, e4. If they take, yeah, no, you're not supposed to take on e5. That's what they were saying earlier. Do not take on e5. This isn't exactly the. This is the King's Indian? Maybe it is. Maybe this is the King's Indian. It might. I'm not sure. This might actually be that though. Take up. There has to be something here. The king seems so open. I just feel like there must. Maybe there's not. Maybe it just feels like there is something. Oh, my queen. My queen is trapped. I didn't even see that. I have to sacrifice. Man, I've been getting cooked today. We have to go back in the lab after this performance. Bishop's gonna slide here, I guess. I don't know. Not sure if I'm making any move with immense confidence right now. I'm missing quite a few things, I'd say. I could have just taken the. I could have just taken that. Okay. I don't take the pawn in the corner. Yeah, because it would have been check. Yeah. Oh, this is free. Okay, free queen. Check. This one does end up going in our favor. And we're going to win the rook there. Over. They could take. I want the king to get away. King will slide back. Check. Checkmate. GG. GG. What's up, Eliza? We have a bullet tournament going on right now. How many primos do you think you could do before getting cooked? I guess what rating range am I playing? Like if I'm playing someone 2200 or higher, I could probably pre-move the first 4. Like in the London, there's so many different, because it's a system. It's not like a set line, as you know, because you were telling me the bishop e2. So there's so many ways they can respond. Like I could play a lot of the theory for the London, but if they play like a different move order, it wouldn't work. So I feel like really just d4, bishop f4. I guess 2. I could pre-move without needing to do some level of assessing what they actually play. All right, playing first place again. Let's see if I can. We've had 2 very close games. I played black, I think all 3. The 2 very close games. Let's see if we can finally pull one off. So we had some, honestly, even with the result, if you've been watching, not bad positions. We've made some horrendous decisions when we get those not bad positions. But the positions themselves are not the issue. It's more the user, which is me. I messed up quite a few times at the end of the games. That fork doesn't work, but they're not doing it for the fork. They just want to get their rook involved, which makes sense because they're going to get that pawn. I will say they have to take, though, because I would say they have to take, I'm pretty sure. This one's a pawn, which is pretty cool for me. G2 will fall. Yeah. I'm cool with an endgame. I don't think they'll. Oh, they go for the endgame. Oh, I can't go guard it. That's crazy. Yeah, usually. Or we're gonna go up. Yeah. I think this is winning because of. No, I messed up again. I was winning. I was completely winning. Now, I don't know if I am. When I might check. No, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to take on the mouse slipped. I meant to take on c5. I think it's still losing anyways. I messed up. Where did I mess up at? I think I messed up not going f5 or moving my king forward quicker. Yeah, I think I just moved my king to a null square. Like moving my king over where I moved it. Dude, I'm telling you, we do not have a boring game. Like every game, this is peak. This is why chess is fun. Like games like that, man. The end game. I was surprised you traded off that quick. You threw me off. I'm used to the. You make me suffer in the mid game defending a bad position that I've got put in very early. Yeah, knight's gonna slide here, but that was definitely a mistake. For those who saw, I moved king like to e7 or d7. I should have went e6 or f6. I think that's the difference. If I find that, I think I could have won because it was winning. And I think I should have realized I could have went h5 quicker. That's another thing. I didn't realize I could go for h5. If you didn't see why h5 works so well, it works because while it's equal material, am I just losing this game? I'm talking about that. I'm over here losing this one. Am I? No, I might not be losing. Take. Can go here. Yeah, that works actually. Very interesting position. And actually, they actually have to take. No, not now. I have checkmate. So they had to take because now I have mate there on f8. For those who don't see, that's actually a puzzle I've done on stream quite a lot. You just go to f8 and they take, you'll take back, and the king gets stuck in the corner. You're able to get the win there. 11 for 12. 11 game win streak. You lose and then lock in completely. Lock in completely after a loss. Playing 4th place here. E6. Alright. I think I lost last game, so I gotta lock in here to. No, I lost both games to you this turn. I lost the first game, and I lost that most recent one. Yeah. I'm getting cooked by you this turn. We gotta turn that around. We can't keep losing. Can't keep losing. Take back. And I was gonna say back again, but they make it kind of boring to do that. Again, at that point, the bishops are active. I want to play my position. I definitely want to play my position. I love the activity of my bishops. We're gonna go there. Oh no. It messes that up. I was banking on the check. They might even take the free. Oh, they do. Oh, because they can still guard that. Duh. Oh no, that's a blunder. Because this just drops. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Just gonna A. Man. Oh, that evens a kind of a blunder. Up. I was about to blunder again and move my rook forward. But yeah. Check, maybe. Back over. Up. I gotta move kind of quick on that. Take. Down. Check. Okay. I should be able to draw this. I think I could have kept the rook on longer. Okay. I ran out of time. I'm getting cooked. Alright. We're 0-3 against Elias this tourney. My kryptonite. Him and checkmate have been cooking me. Yeah, E3, knight F3. Pawn to H3, bishop bishop E2 actually. And then castle. Castles. Rook over, pawn to C3, knight BD2. Take, bishop back. Knight here towards the center, and then maybe knight here, or knight here. And then A4, I want to block with the queen. If they take, I'm going to take back. And then pawn here to A4. Drop. Rook over, and then bishop here. All right, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I could have went bishop here to d6. I would try this and this first. Honestly, we'll try both of those moves and see what happens. Just quick initiatives. See if we can get them to mess up. And they have not. They haven't messed up with it, which is to be expected. They clearly saw that move, which is why they played it. So I can't say I'm surprised it doesn't work. We do get the rook, the knight eventually. Russell material, give a check there. We're going to try and break in on their side of the board. Oh, wait. That's free. Let's take with the rook, but I realize the bishop is sitting there. We can just pre-move taking the bishop. And that's the only... Maybe I could have taken with my bishop, though, I'll say. I want to guard everything. Need to drop anything. Take. Oh, we both just missed my rook was hanging there. No, that's not where I want to go. That is not where I want to go. And it's not even a game. Yo, this is... No, I can't lose this. I can't. I cannot lose this game. This would be a crazy sell. Don't think their king can get there in time. Oh, it does. Did I mess that up again? I was about to say, no way I did that for a second time in the same game. That should be mate. Yeah, checkmate. All right, 0.2 seconds left. Look at the clock. Look at the time. Look at the pre-move. Look at the pre-move. There we go. 0.2 left on the clock. That was almost threw that one away there. You arch, man. Every game. Appreciate that, Maddox. That was a fun one. Definitely a fun game. Fiending for checkmates indeed, man. What is the score now? 13 for 15. That's absurd. 87% win rate. Yeah, E3, C3, bishop here. Capture, capture. And then A4. Take. I think, I would say they're down on time. I'm also taking quite a while. So the fact that they're spending some time doesn't matter because I'm also spending a lot of time. We have knight BD2, take. Here. Up, capture. Capture. And then this is hanging. Yeah, this is hanging. And the knight's hanging now too. I almost missed that completely. I like H3 as well. Oh, okay, now I'm going to take the knight. Knight is free. My knight's free. It's just drop back, I guess. I want to play H3 though. I don't like the idea of knight there, and I want an escape square. So for multiple reasons, we want to play that move immediately. Move my knight out the way. That drops my pawn. Did not realize that. That's free though. Now the bishop's under attack, and if they do take the pawn, we're going to take that as well. Right, giving their pieces. But this offers a queen trade, or not offers, it forces a queen trade, so that'll be game there. Because of, okay, yeah, I think they're giving their pieces. And if you go king in the corner, that's mate. King H8, I can just go down. Oh, they're not trying to get mated. Check. And then we can go, I think rook over to F7 was mate. 6 for 11, we're getting smoked. But it's fun. I can't say any. The only game that was not that the first game against Elias, I didn't even put up a fight. Other than that, even the losses have been very fun, and the wins. 0.2 seconds left on one of those. That is peak entertainment. Oh, I need to. Yeah, let me write down the time. I realized I've been being told by a lot of people I have to make clips, so I guess that'd be a cool one. I don't know. 0.2 seconds. Let's see. That was like an hour 50, I guess. Alright. What's today's date? Because I'm definitely not going to do this immediately. Today is July 19th, I think. Yeah. Alright, waiting for a game, though. 50 points. Yo. 50? 50? Dude. 11 for 13 and 14 for 16. I mean, this is ridiculous. 85 points. Both of them are complete win streaks. Or I guess not on win streaks, but clearly at 14, at some point was on a complete win streak. And then a 5-game here. Are they playing? That would be a great game. I don't think they're playing though. I'm waiting on a game myself. 2 minutes. I think I'll probably call it after this one because I was on vacation. Oh, I got my timer. I am tired. And I need to do that school thing. But I'll be on tomorrow for the normal length, I think. But I do want to sleep. I want to play this last game. This should be just enough time. But the way sometimes our clock goes, it might even finish. Bishop here to d6. Capture. c6. a5. Okay, knight. And like take here. Queen here to b6. Ooh. I almost blundered and took the pawn there. I thought they missed that for some reason. Let's go c5. Now I'm going to castle. And then bishop here to c6 myself. Bishop c6. They're going to push b5. They don't yet. They will push b5 though. Rook's going to slide over. Back. Bishop up. Honestly, that wouldn't be that bad. Take. Here. Take. I had set 2 alarms so I did not forget this. That's what you guys are hearing right now. We're going to slide the king over. Run towards this end game. This one, I'm thinking I'll do better in. No, the king can't get there. I need to go g5. Yeah. Okay, this should be winning. This should be a win. Even, yeah. Check. 17.5. Check. Yeah, okay. Take. GG. Was able to get a win there against the streaking 2400. Very fun game. Jazzy, thank you for the likes. I'm almost at 3,000 there on TikTok. Finally, I'm getting cooked. I finally got one. And that's the end of the tourney. So, first place, 54 points, 15 for 18. I really want checkmate. Newly minted 2400. GG's. Second place, Kid Rattler. Finished on a 7-game win streak. I mean, more time. Who knows? But 7 games, 43 points, 13 for 15. And then I got third. Does not feel like I deserve to be on the podium for that performance. But I did get third. 7 for 12 with a 3-game streak to end it off. I caught them at the last second, 15 and 14. I was at 13 before that one, so I was able to come back and get that win. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in for this shorter stream. But tomorrow, full length PJ's chess content back. Be the 3+ hour stream. Now this is still not even a short stream. This is short for me, but I've seen videos people say just stream for an hour, 2 hours, and get clips. I do not. I just like streaming. So I want to stream. I've done like 6 hours before. That is a lot. But I definitely want to do more in the 3-4 hour range. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. If you did enjoy, please check out my other stuff on PJ's Chess on TikTok, PJ's Chess on YouTube, and PJ's Chess 993 on Twitch if you want to support me. And thank you. We're almost at 500 subs. Almost at 900 follows. Almost at 70 follows on Twitch. So milestones are on the way. More confetti. And thank you all for the support.